Good morning. Today we're talking about releasing techniques that you can do right before you get out of bed or after you have gotten out of bed. So we're talking about lengthening and stretching the muscles so that you release any chemicals that have deposited in that area causing the soreness. We're going to be laying down for this stretch. Let's say you're having problems with your lower back and sciatic nerve. Remember, the sciatic nerve runs down through here. If this big muscle's tight, then it will pull on your lower back and it will pull on your sciatic nerve, and so you'll have that pain that shoots right down. Now, we're going to go ahead and lay down, and your tummy's tight. Relax your body, flatten everything, get in a comfortable position. Take your right leg, cross it over, placing your right heel on the left knee. Now what I want you to do is I want you to take your left hand, or if your left hand's not long enough, take your right hand and press away from your body with that knee. You're going to feel the release happening in the right hip and lower back area. Now, hold it for 10 seconds, then release. Now we're going to repeat that, but this time, as I'm pushing away, I want you to pull in with the knee towards your body. So your knee goes this way, and I'm pushing that way. Here we go, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then release. You're going to do both those exercises 3 times. The next exercise to continue to stretch that area will be lift your left thigh up. Take your hands and place them behind the thigh. Draw the knee into your body. So now you're feeling the stretch in the lower back area. Hold it there for 10 seconds and then release. Repeat the whole circuit. Pressing away for 10 seconds, relax. Pressing away with pulling in for 10 seconds and relax. And then 10 seconds here. Do that 3 times. Now, there's one more stretch that I want you to do. Yes, take a nap. I'm kidding. Not that. Okay, so if this is tight, then obviously something's pulling on that, and it could be the hip flexor. So this is your hip flexor. Let me show you how to stretch that. You're going to come into a kneeling position. Here we are. Take your front leg forward. Make sure that you can see your toes past the front knee. The back leg is on the floor, the knee's on the floor. Do it on the mat or somewhere soft so that your knee doesn't feel like it's, being pierced by whatever. Anyways, point the back toes, and what I want you to do is I want you to press your hip forward. Now, by doing this, you're going to lengthen the front part of the hip flexor muscle. Those 2 things together are really going to help with your lower back problems. Do that and hold it for 10 seconds. Shift your weight back for 10. So now you're stretching the opposite leg. And then back and do that 3 times. But you're saying to yourself, but Hattie, my problems are not in my lower back. My problems are up in my upper back. Well, let me show you threading the needle. We do this in yoga. Ready? It looks like this. So place both hands on the floor. Your knees are directly underneath your hips. You're going to take your right hand and pass it between your left hand and your left knee. As you're doing this, you're going to drop your shoulder and place your ear on the mat. At the same time, you're going to bend the opposite arm. It looks like this. You're going to exhale and shift it all the way down, looking up towards the ceiling. You're going to hold that for 10 seconds and repeat on the other side. Now, with that stretch, you are stretching the whole scapula and upper middle back area. You're also stretching the shoulder. Sometimes there's impingement there. Now, so we got the middle back and the upper back. But what about that neck? Remember the first day of this week we talked about having a stiff neck? Well, let me show you. We need to stretch the area that's injured. You're going to take your opposite hand and place it on the ear of the opposite side of the arm. And then you're going to take the arm on the same side and you're going to pull down on the shoulder while you pull your right ear to your right shoulder. And you're going to hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay, hold it for a period of time. And then do it on the other side. Okay, same thing. And then just do it back and forth 3 times. That will stretch out the neck. Well, I hope you're nice and ready for next week because we're going to be working out. And by the way, summer's coming. So I want to remind you that diet is everything. Yes, you want to work out, but you got to diet. And how are you going to lose weight? We don't want to lose muscle mass. We want to lose fat, right? Right? The only way you can lose fat is by breaking down fat. So next week, let's talk about my ketone script, and let's talk about the ketogenic diet. Let's talk about detoxing your body and getting you ready for summer. See you then.